Welcome back to Dies Irae, and I forgot to save. Well, okay, doesn't matter. Last time we were in a dream in which we were decapitated by a guillotine. And now let's see how you react. I don't have to make these sounds, do I? I jolted out of my bed only to find that it was already light outside. I immediately reached for my neck. It was, of course, still attached to the rest of my body. Just a dream, huh? I slumped down. Dream or not, that experience was no laughing matter. It was just in bad taste and above all else. Well, hey, what's wrong? I wasn't very happy about the fact that Kazumi, who snuck into my room like this on a daily basis, had just seen the whole thing. Kazumi, just leave me alone. Are you okay? You were groaning in your sleep. I guess your wounds haven't completely healed just yet.
Yeah.
That's not it. I wouldn't have been released from the hospital if I hadn't made a full recovery. So the stream had nothing to do with my injuries. It was nice that Kazumi was so worried about me, but if I didn't make things clear now, she would end up driving us both to ruin.
デリケートなんだよ、俺は。枕が変わってうまく寝つけなかっただけ。
I'm a delicate guy, you know. I just had a rough night because of this new pillow.
あと、人の寝顔をじろじろ見てる変態がいたせいだな、うなされてたのは。
Also, I was groaning in my sleep because some pervert was staring at my face while I slept.
それ私のこと？
Of course. You mean me?
他に一体誰がいると？
Do you see anyone else around
う
here?
わ、何この恩知らず。そんなこと言ってると、もうご飯作ってあげないよ。
As if I'd care. Wow. Talk about ungrateful. Fine then, no more meals from me. Well, Kazumi gave me an exaggerated glance, shaking the kitchen knife she had brought from her room back and forth. No wonder I had a nightmare. Who wouldn't, if there was a crazy person holding a knife staring at them while they were asleep? At least that was what I tried to tell myself.
危なっかしいからしまえよ、それ。俺の前でそんなもんちらつかせないでくれ。
Jesus, put the thing away. You're gonna poke an eye out. And please stop waving it around in front of me.
それはあんたの部屋に包丁がないから悪いんでしょ。まったく、私がいないとレトルトばっかり食べるくせに。
It's your fault for not having one in your own room. She didn't know you'd be living off of packaged food if it weren't for me. Well, you could give him a good knife and teach him how to cook, but you wouldn't do that, would you?
少しはその辺感謝して、多少の約束をくれたっていいじゃないの。
Can't you be grateful for what I do for you and let me enjoy a few benefits on the side every now and then?
約束？
Benefits? What was she going on about?
レンの寝顔、可愛いんだな、これが。
I've been getting to watch your face while you sleep. It's so cute.
起きたら小生意気なんだけどね。
Alright, now I haven't really slept well in a long time. Though that gets ruined when you wake up and start whining about it. I began to seriously consider wrapping her in the blanket and throwing her out of the window.
抱きしめて唇奪ってやろうか、この女。
I began to seriously consider embracing her and stealing a kiss.
図星？
No. Read your mind, didn't
そ
I?
んなわけあるかよ。
Yeah, keep dreaming.
とにかく朝飯なら勝手にキッチン使っていいからさっさとしてくれ。
Anyway, you can use the kitchen whenever you want to make breakfast, so get to
は
it.
ーい。なんかレンって意外に亭主関白臭いよね。
Okay, boy, you sure domineering, huh? Kazumi headed off into the kitchen, still waving that damn knife around. I really need to look into closing up that hole in the wall. That said, her morning antics had done a good job of helping me forget about that horrible dream. I was grateful for that, at least. It was currently 7:20 a.m. Kazumi and I sat at the table about to get started on the rice, grilled fish and miso soup that she had made. Truly a Japanese breakfast if I had ever seen one. It was about 30 minutes from our apartment complex to the school, so right now we could afford to spend 10 minutes eating, 10 minutes cleaning up, and then 10 minutes getting ready. You back from the cleaner, yeah?
Huh?
Sorry, what? Nothing. Kazumi took a sip of tea, washing down the rice that had been stuck in her mouth. Had anyone ever taught this girl the first thing about manners?
制服クリーニングしといたからね。
Your uniform's back from the cleaners, right?
Oh.
Yeah. If memory served, it had been covered in blood and dust in addition to being ripped all over. Our uniforms were made from white cloth, so it would have been hard to miss.
クリーニングでよく片付いたな。新しいの買おうかと思ってたのに。
They did a good job cleaning that thing up, and here I thought I should buy a new one.
そう言うだろうと思って注文もしといたけど、なんか少し時間がかかるって言われたから。
Yeah, though I ordered another one because I thought you'd say that. They said it'd take a little time to get here. Though he was in the hospital for 1 month, I think. 1 or 2, or wasn't it 3? So it should be there already. I don't know when you ordered it.
新品が来るまでちょっとみっともないけど、これで我慢しなさいね。
So use this until the new one arrives. It's far from perfect, but it'll get the job done, so put up with it for a while, okay? Kazumi placed a folded uniform that had been lying next to her onto my lap. I opened it up to find that it had been patched together here and there.
何その顔。
What's with that look?
いや、もしかしてこれ、お前が？
Nothing, it's just that, were you the one who fixed this?
悪いかこの文句あるか
Yeah, so, good problem with it?
文句は別にないけどさ。
No, not really, but while Kazumi's cooking was more or less eatable, her sewing skills left a lot to be desired.
まあ、ありがとう。あとは冬だし、ずっとコートでも着てりゃいいかな。
Anyway, thanks. Seeing how it's winter, maybe I can just wear a coat over it all day.
授業中もそれって校則違反じゃない
You mean during classes too? Isn't that against school regulations?
固いこと言うなよ。病み上がりなんだ、俺は。
Don't be such a stickler. I'm still fresh out of the hospital here.
もう病人扱いするなって言ったくせに。
Says the guy who was asking me not to treat him as an invalid yesterday. Kazumi shot me a glare, then proceeded to begin chowing down on the single tarako on her plate.
辛い。
You made it. It's spicy. Well, of course it was.
っていうかお前、それ2人で分けるんじゃないのかよ。何1人で丸ごとトライしてるんだ。
Hold on, I thought we were supposed to eat that together. Why are you eating? Are you trying to eat the whole thing by yourself?
かましいわね。あんたには絶対やらない。これうちのお母さんがくれたんだからね。
Okay. Oh, shut up. There's no way in hell you're getting any of this. It's from my mom, so I'm not sharing it with anyone. Are we clear? And so she began nibbling on her tarako, without even using rice to soften its taste.
辛いよ。
So spicy. She looked like she was about to burst into
お前
tears.
頭大丈夫か？
You sure your head's screwed on right?
大きなお世話です。バカ。
Mind your own business, dummy. She turned her whole body away from me in her chair. She apparently had no further intention of speaking with me. Not that I really gave a shit. It would have been nice if she could stop mumbling stuff like so spicy but so good while acting like that, though it was kind of creeping me out. Since Kazumi had retreated into her own little world, I found myself without anything to do while we ate breakfast. I decided to check out what was on the news, which had been playing in the background this whole time. Unfortunately, there wasn't much that caught my interest, mostly just the usual about the weather and whatnot, and for an average citizen like myself, even the sensational news about corrupt politicians and celebrities caught having affairs wasn't really that exciting or relevant. Since there was nothing interesting on TV, I decided to see if Kazumi had decided to stop acting like a child yet. But right when I was about to shift my focus back towards
さ
her,
れ死亡
Ed and died. Well, hold the phone. What they just say?
昨夜遅く諏訪原市の公園で男性の他殺死体が発見され、同市警は殺人事件として捜査を。
A male homicide victim was discovered in Savahara City Park late last night. The police are investigating this as a murder case. Wait, had there really been a homicide in Savahara?
現在のところ通り魔的なものであるとの見解がなされており、それというのも被害者の頸部が切断されるという猟奇的な犯行であることから。
Presently, the prevailing theory is that this was the work of some sort of slasher, judging from the fact that it was an abnormal crime involving the severing of the victim's
凶
head.
器の断定はまだできていないとのことですが、おそらくは鋭利な刃物、日本刀、もしくはそれに類する刃渡り60センチ以上の刀剣であるという説が有力視されています。
While the murder weapon has yet to be determined, it seems most likely that it was a sharp blade, possibly a katana or a similar sort of over 60 centimeters in length.
なお、被害者の男性は諏訪原市の会社員生野健二さん24歳であり、死因は頸部の切断による。
Furthermore, the victim has been identified as a 24-year-old Kenji Kano, an office worker in Savahara City. The cause of death was decapitation. I stared transfixed at the news report as it elaborated on the details, but the sound of a blade shattering shook me out of my trance. Kazumi must have dropped it. One could hardly blame her for being surprised. Here we were eating breakfast as usual, and all of a sudden the news starts going on about the gruesome details of a homicide. Savahara City Park, the site of the murder, was a place most residents were very familiar with as well. So Kazumi's reaction was very normal. The details of the incident, however, were far from normal. It said that the cause of death was decapitation, so in other words, his head was cut off. If there were no other wounds on the body, then the act must have been carried out swiftly. Maybe the culprit got the guy as they were walking by each other, or snuck up on him from behind, or they could have knocked the victim out first. I couldn't be sure of the exact details, but if the murder weapon was a sharp blade like the newscaster had said, it seemed safe to say that the victim had been beheaded in one clear strike. You'd need nice superhuman strength in order to pull something like that off. The culprit would have to be some sort of giant bodybuilder, and a guy like that walking around with a katana or something would definitely attract attention. Yet according to the newscaster, there were no reports of anyone suspicious in the area at around the time of the murder. So what? Had they set up a piano wire trap in advance or something? My hand shot to my neck. Here I was trying to come up with some realistic scenario to explain the murder. More accurately, I was trying to come up with an explanation that didn't involve that. I was trying to avoid thinking about the implement that one couldn't help but associate with beheading. I had seen it myself at the museum. Hell, I had even had a dream involving it the night before. The guillotine that had stood so imposingly and the execution crowns in my dreams, I could still remember it severing my head in vivid detail. I had woken up to find that someone really had been decapitated. Was this just a coincidence? Just something I could laugh off as not concerning me? After all, I had seen the girl in both real life and my dream. It was already apparent that the boundaries between the two was thinner than we thought. We could prove that what happened in a dream couldn't also occur in reality. Oh, no, wrong button. In other words, my dream had been... Ren?
もう行こう。遅刻しちゃうよ。
Let's just get going. We're gonna be late. Kazumi was right. It wasn't healthy to keep going down with unrealistic line of
わかっ
thought.
た。着替えるから部屋戻っててくれ。
Got it. I'm gonna get changed now, so head back to your room.
別に照れなくてもいいのに。
You've got nothing to be embarrassed about, you know.
うるさいな。それより
Shut up, more
はい
importantly.
はい。玄関使いでしょ。面倒だから嫌ですよ。
Yeah, no, use the door this time, right? It's a pain, so no thanks.
とりあえず先に食器だけ片付けとくね。
Anyway, let's clean up the plates first. Even our typical morning routine felt somehow strained.
ほら、もたもたしてない。さっさと行く。
Come on, quit standing around. Get a move on. Chop chop. But unlike me, Kazumi wasn't the type to keep moping around forever. It was business as usual as she stood in front of the apartment, harassing me.
なんで男のあんたが私より準備に時間かかるのよ。
Sheesh, why does it take you longer to get ready than me? Why does it take you longer to get ready than me? You're a guy.
それともあれかな。もしかしてお化粧してたりしたのかな。
Oh wait, could it be that you were busy putting on your makeup?
殴るぞ、お前は。
You want a slap across the face? Did no one ever tell her that it was rude to make fun of other people's appearances?
そっちこそ少しはシャレっ気くらいつけろよな。いつも汗まみれで竹刀ばっかり振ってるから男じゃなくて女にモテ。
You might want to try and be a bit more fashion conscious yourself for a change. You're always covered in sweat and swinging that bamboo sword around, so it's the girls who end up crushing on you instead of the
喧
guy.
嘩売ってるわけ。
You're looking for a fight?
先に売ってきたのはお前だろうが。
Yeah, whatever. Act like you weren't the one who started it.
何の。昔はそれがいいとか言ってたような気がするのに。
What's your problem? I think you once told me that you were okay with all
気
that.
がするだけかよ。
Keyword. Think. I sure as hell never said that.
大体あんただって女の子にモテ。
Besides, when it comes to popularity with girls, you're
な
actually
くても別にいい。特にお前には。
completely indifferent to it, especially when it comes to you.
ちょっと何これ。ほんと可愛くないですよ。
What the hell is wrong with this thing? Just about the opposite of
だ
cute.
から可愛くなくていいんだよ。あと、これってなんだ？これは物か？
Also, what's up with this thing? What am I, an object?
Oh yes。この牧石野郎。
Why, yes, you stone-hearted jerk. Brain cells were going to start dying if I continued this conversation. I didn't feel like being late for school the day after I got back from being in the hospital, so I urged Kazumi
ほ
along.
ら、行くぞ。
Come on, let's go.
はーい。で、本当にコート着てきたんだね。まだそんなに寒くないのに。
Okay, wait, you really are wearing your coat. It's not all that cold yet, you
今日
know.
は冷えるって言ってただろ。
They said it was gonna get colder later on today, right?
そうだっけ。
Did they? They did, but I thought better of bringing up the news again.
俺、寒がりだしな。
I get cold really easily anyway, and I'd rather people not see the patchwork mess I was wearing. I kept that last bit to myself. We walked for a bit until we hit a crossroad. This junction was in the heart of the city, so you could say that all of the roads converged here and then split off again. The city was split nearly into blocks by the main street, a crossing here with a church and hospital on the side, facing the mountains and the park, and the amusement park on the side facing the sea. As long as you started from here, it was impossible to get lost. I figured one might expect this sort of thing from a city known as a tourist destination like Suwahara. No one would bother visiting if it was impossible to make your way around. Of course, last night there had been a murder at the park on the seafront side of Suwahara, favoured for tourists. Not exactly the sort of thing that's good for business. The police here were probably already on the move looking for the killer. And would be best not to walk around at night for the next few weeks, in more ways than one.
レン。
Ren? Kazumi suddenly called out to me.
そっち方向違うよ。
You're going the wrong way.
Huh?
Sorry, what?
そっちはその。
That's where, you know... Right, of course.
悪い。
Sorry. The fastest way to reach school was to cut through the park, so I had instinctively started walking in that direction. Thank God Kazumi had caught me. I had no intention of approaching a murder scene of my own volition.
久しぶりなんで道忘れたかも。
It's been so long that I'm not sure I remember the way.
よければ手とかは引いてくれると助かる。
It'd be a lifesaver if you could just grab my hand and pull me along with you. Really a run.
あのね、
Hey, you
バ
know,
カな冗談言ってると本当に置いてくからね。もう
I'm seriously gonna leave you behind if you keep up with those lame jokes. Sheesh. No luck. I had tried playing it off to lighten the mood, but all I managed to do was piss her off. Oh, no. In the end, though, Kazumi made sure I was following her the whole way to school. I decided I should express my gratitude by offering her some important advice.
お前先に教室入れ。
Go in the classroom first.
は
Huh?
だから俺のことはもういいよ。気にしないで。ほら教室。
Look, I'll be fine now. It's okay, just go in, come on.
あんた何言ってんの？
How what are you talking about?
わかんないかな。お前鈍いよ。
Well, you aren't the sharpest tool out there, so maybe you don't get it. Maybe I couldn't really complain about Kazumi being so open, but at times I wished she was a little more perceptive. It didn't even occur to her on the way here. Sometimes I just wasn't sure about this
今
girl.
俺と一緒に教室入るとお前変な目で見られるぞ。
Everyone's gonna look at you funny if you go in there with me.
なんで？
Why?
なんでも何も。
Why do you think? I was already enough of an outcast to begin with, and now here I was, coming back to school after spending 2 months in the hospital because I had gotten in a huge fight with a classmate. It wasn't hard to predict that what sort of response I would get.
そんなのと仲良くして変な噂立てられたくなかったらここは当たらず触らずって。
I mean, that they start spreading all kinds of rumors if they saw you on such good terms with me, so you shouldn't give them fuel for that fire. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Kazumi was the sort of person with a strong sense of justice, a rarity in this day and
ム
age.
カつくな。私そういう考え大嫌い。
That's the sort of thing that really pisses me off.
ほらね、一緒に行くよ。
Come on, we're going in together. Alright, we'll see what happens in the next part. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.